Hey guys, today we're going to do a quick video on how to refill these camping butane propane containers. You can go on eBay and you can buy a little teeny tiny device like this that will be an adapter that goes from these to these. The way it works is when these run out, they're very expensive to go and purchase new ones. They come in different sizes. This is an 8-ounce version. This is a 6-ounce version. And they also have the number of grams on the side, so you know how much goes inside. These larger ones are 8 ounces. And if you go to Sam's, and actually you can order these online, you can buy a 4-pack of these for a little over $4. So you're figuring that's $1 each. And if you go to the camping store, you're going to pay $5.99, $6.99 for these. You'll pay a special premium for the ones that are real tiny. So this little gizmo, when you order it, comes with 2 tiny little O-rings. And there's a little nipple. And there's one O-ring that's inside. And then there's one O-ring that you put on the outside. And then you couple between the 2 tanks. This one's empty. This is the one I have been backpacking with, and I wrote on here in a Sharpie that when it's full, the metal and the gas together should weigh 374 grams. So I've got kitchen scale here, and if we put this on here now, it weighs 141 grams. So we've got a handful of more grams that we have to put in here. So we got a little bit of math to do. So Echo, what is 8 times 29?
8 times 29 is 232.
Okay, 232. So we need to get 232 grams out of here into here. Well, these are 8-ounce containers, and this is an 8-ounce container. So if all goes well, one of these will equal one of these. So let's start the process. We need to get this open. There's a little plastic cap that pops off. And this has a nipple which looks just like the nipple that's on the tank itself, or on the adapter itself. So the adapter nipple goes inside, and you can push down and you can release a little bit of the gas that comes out. I've got the windows open so it won't get too stinky in here, not that you can smell it. And then this will go on top. And you push down and you start making the transfer. Now what's going to happen is there's a bunch of chemical and physics and gas law that's going on here. We got a higher pressure going into a lower pressure, so it moves back and forth fairly easily. What will happen is when we get near the end, and this gets more pressure in it, and this gets less pressure in it, we need to help it along a little bit. And we're going to do that through a little bit of change in temperature. So it's starting to slow down a little bit. You can hear it bubbling, sort of. It is moving in there. This is starting to get cool, and this one still feels about room temperature. But if you take a gas and heat it up, it will expand. If you take a gas and cool it down, it'll contract. And that's going to be our next phase here. So I'm going to stop and we're going to weigh this and see how much it weighs. Set that to 0. It's got some in there. It's now at 185, so we've moved a few grams over. We need to get to 374, so we got a little bit more way to go. So we'll just push that down again. I hear it. Maybe I'll bring the microphone in real close so you guys can hear it as well. Okay, I know there's a boom in the shot, but let's just do this for giggles. So that's what it sounds like when the gas is moving from one vessel to the other. And it doesn't happen instantly. It does take a few minutes to make the transfer. But remember, we're going from a $4 4-pack of gas at Sam's to a empty vessel, which if you went to the camping store and bought it, you'd be paying $6 or $7 each. Zero my scale. We'll find out how much this weighs now. 212, 213. It's jumping back and forth. So let's start to cheat now. I have down here, ooh, that's hot, a container full of very, very hot water and a rag. Ouch, that's almost too hot to hold on to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap, man, the container in the hot, hot rag just to get it temperature higher. And just because we're all curious why I'm saying that really hurts, we'll toss a thermometer in there. And for the tank, we've got a tray full of ice. And we're going to put some water in here. And the other trick to keep things really, really cold is I toss some salt in here. So just like when you make ice cream, you can get the temperature to go really, really cold if you add salt. So I'm going to leave this in this ice salt bath while we do the remainder of the transfer. Wow, that is really hot. I'll tell you how hot it is. It's 164, 63 degrees. So that water is toasty. And just for curiosity's sake, this is going down quickly. Should have brought the silicone mitts. Oh, it's only water. It'll dry, right? So now we'll do this. And you can hear a much more rapid transfer going on here. My cold scale on my thermometer is now at low. So it is actually below freezing. And the salt makes that happen. So now we just wait. There's steam coming off my towel. Curious just to see how much has transferred. It's like a watched pot. Can't wait. 278. And remember, we got to go to 374, so there's about another 100 grams to go. And the heat, I can feel it coming through this other towel. It's very warm. But that difference in temperature, you've got your gas expanding here, you've got your gas contracting here, and we're making that transfer. These small ones don't take quite as long. This holds 100 grams of gas, which is 3.9 ounces. So half of one of these, ish. Sounds like it's slowing down a little bit. Keeping the pressure on downward. There's a little spring or something that you have to fight against. It's not hard. The sound is starting to slow down. And now I can't hear it at all. So let's go weigh it and see what's there. There's a little bubble here and there. Okay. Zero that out. $352. So we're really, really close. 374. This tank is warm to the touch. I mean, you wouldn't want to put this on the stove or anything like that, but you definitely want to make sure that it's warm. It's going again. So we got about 20 more grams to go. And then we'll be ready to go backpacking. 359, 361. Oh, we're so close. I guess the biggest I ever had it was that 374. Let's see if we can get there again. after you stop and swish this around, you must heat up a little bit more inside, get the gas to push it out. Shake, 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 shake. Can't hear it shaking around in there anymore. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see how we're doing. $363. I could sit here forever, or I could call it. Oh, there, it sounds good again. So let me mix that one around. Oh, it's cold on the edges. Ooh, that sounds good. There we go. Shake them both. This is nice and cold. This is nice and hot. You can still hear the hissing, but the large silver tank is very, very light. Okay, curiosity. $368. Oh, we're so close. We're just gonna go for gold and keep on going. Ooh, that doesn't sound like we're moving much gas anymore. Yeah, you can see it's floating over here. And we're going to call it after this. That's it. That's empty. And this is full. Zero that out. $371. Good enough. So we'll get some close-up pictures of all these parts. There's the little tiny piece. When it comes shipped to you, it came in this fancy little zipper baggie, so you won't lose it. That's it. Hope you guys learned something. As well.